Rushden in the 11th minute, the 4-0 Nkeita. 111 from the goal line.
Elliot, 18 days off, that was well worth the wait. What a fantastic result. 3-0 here at Rugby. Talk us through it.
Yeah, absolutely superb. Today was one of them I was not concerned, but it could have gone one or two ways, I felt, where the 18-day layoff can really affect you. I think I've said before, when you miss a week, you're sometimes a bit slow and a bit lethargic to get into games. Or it could go the other way, where we're refreshed and chomping at the bit to get going and have a really good performance. And I'm just glad it was the latter. I think from minute one we were bang at it. And Rugby, to be fair to them, they never gave up the position they're in. They're obviously fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their manager. And we had to be really solid today. And first and foremost, we did that. We try and build on a clean sheet, which we got today. And then our quality coming through. Lots of really good goals, lots of good spells of play. Delighted. 3-0 away from home in this league is obviously superb.
You made 6 changes today, which I suppose you wouldn't ideally want to do given your recent form. You've made those changes for various reasons, but looking at that performance out there today, it didn't look as though you'd changed a thing. No,
I've said all along that I feel that we've got a squad now where anybody can come in and play. Like Freddie was man of the match against Cov Sphinx and he's unlucky. Obviously, we've got a legend come back and he understands. He's a young lad, but these lads he can learn from. I thought Brownie come in and did really well. Obviously, Tijan hasn't had minutes for a long time. I think it's 6 weeks since he's played. So me and Jim, we discuss things and we manage the squad and we speak to the players and they understand and they're all bought into what we're trying to achieve. It might not always work, but at the same time, it's worked today. I thought Tijan was outstanding. There were many, many good performances today, which is really pleasing. But now we have to obviously take that into Tuesday.
It was quite to and fro in the opening exchanges, both sides just feeling each other out. But you got the first goal, brilliant ball from Bruno, excellent glancing header from Joel. You haven't lost this season when you've scored the first goal, and that opener just seemed to set you on your way.
Yeah, I think it works both ways with rugby where they are. And us with what we're doing. If a goal goes either side, it will give anyone a real lift. We managed to get that. It's quite funny actually, because you say about the changes, someone obviously hadn't read the set pieces, and I've said to Jim on the side, I said, why is Joel here? Surely, and he was like, yeah, he should be. So we've managed to get Joel in the box and he's scored straight from it. So it's one of them like masterstroke touches that we've luckily noticed and he's gone and scored. But yeah, to obviously build on that, we said at half time that we had similar. I know it wasn't 2-0 at Bourne, but I heard that their manager gave them a rocket and they were going to come out firing. So we needed to make sure we were ready for that. And we weathered that first sort of 5 minutes well. And then obviously got that third to seal it. So really nice. We probably should have had a penalty at the end as well. And then obviously Jez makes a great save at the end to keep what should have been a well-deserved clean sheet. And it obviously was in the end.
Tyler Winters, we know he set such a high bar for himself, hasn't scored since that game at Shepshed just before Christmas. I think it was an 8-game run coming into today. What a way to stake a claim back for that starting 11 place again. 2 goals, one either side of half-time, 2 really good finishes as well.
Yeah. I don't want to say Tyler got stale as such, but I don't think he was really being pushed because Jordan had his chances. Jordan Graham hadn't really took that chance, and I think Tyler probably felt he was just going to play every week. So we saw that as a position we wanted to strengthen, which we've done in every area. And Tyler was unhappy about it, but he's took it the right way. And I said to him, you'll disagree with me now, but we will get a better Tyler Winters, or we should get a better Tyler Winters from it if you react the right way. And to be fair to him, he's doing a lot away from training. His attitude in training has been absolutely spot on. And today was one of them where, we spoke to Banbury and said, look, Tyler's going to start because he's earned that place. So that's why James wasn't with us today. We'll obviously look at Tuesday squad-wise because we do want to use the squad. We've got a lot of games coming in, but I'm absolutely delighted for Tyler. I've got a lot of time for him. He knows that, and he can be a bit stroppy. He's a teenager. He's not now, but he's only 20 years old or something. So he can get a bit temperamental, but he's channeling everything the right way, and I hope this is the start of him firing more goals for us.
You've matched your biggest margin of victory today, and we were just talking off camera about that 3-0 win at Coleshill. 2 very different games, because at Coleshill, as weird as it sounds, that could have gone either way, whereas today, very comfortable. And even though Rugby had a bit more possession that last half an hour, you could afford just to sit off and say, break us down. Yeah,
that's it. That Coleshill game, Coleshill obviously where they are for a reason. We were just absolutely clinical and defended really well. Today we got the early goal, and I think it was just a perfect away performance. We were really solid. They had a few shots, to be fair, towards the end, and like I said, I've got a lot of time for Grant, their manager. I've got a lot of belief in what he does, and the team kept going and kept going. They had a few shots. Jez has made a few saves late on, and then obviously they get the penalty. So they pushed all the way to the end, and I think as a manager, that's all you can ask for. But on the flip side, me and Jim were saying here that I think there was 5 minutes to go and there was a real battle in the midfield and we were all over it like a rash, putting bodies on the line. Then the defenders we managed to break out with the ball, and we're saying that desire in the team at the minute, fighting, you're 3-0 up, but fighting for that clean sheet, fighting to just keep pushing on. It's obviously great for a manager to see that.
I think we'd be here until next season if we singled out individuals today, but I just wanted to ask about Sam Brown, mainly to ask, how did that deal come around? I know it's only short term, but how did that sort of come about?
Yeah, so Brownie's been injured for a couple of months now, and it's nice he reached out to me. Obviously played with him a long time ago, so we got that sort of bit of a relationship, and he obviously loves the club. He's obviously a legend here, and he's had offers at step 3, but he wanted to come here, and I think that's a credit to as well what we are doing now as a club, that these types of players are actually going, no, I want to come to. I know it's for the club, but we're moving hopefully in a upwards trajectory. and lads are going, yeah, I want to be part of that. Like bringing in your Bruno Andrades and John Joe O'Toole then joins, and the Cobblers lads are coming in, and all of a sudden you're strengthening and strengthening. And look, we haven't got the budgets of some of the teams around us. We've got teams players who are coming because of what the club's about, playing in front of fans. They like what me and Jim are doing. They're hearing good things. So it's a positive environment to come into. And I said from day one, that's what me and Jim have wanted to try and build. You see a lot of coaching teams where they've got coach. We had a comment the other week at Covs Thinks, like, how are you and Jim sort of doing it on your own? Like, where's everyone else? And it's one of them where it works quite a lot. Me and Jim are on the phone. We've built a really good, positive environment, and look, we've got an exciting couple of months to look forward to, hopefully.
Looking at the league table, it's another weekend where the results seem to go in your favour. Wellingborough have drawn, Coles have drawn, Mickleover have drawn, and you find yourself 7th at the end of play today.
Yeah, that's it. I think with the games off as well, like the results seem to go our way, if you could say that. I've said all along, out of all the teams chasing the playoffs, we're probably the least expected, but we're on a good run. Our fixtures, in fact, we've got a run. We've had 5 away games in a row as well, and you think of the points we've picked up and the teams we've played against. I think we now play 3 at home in a row. Is that right? So the fans who travelled, I don't know how many, but there was hundreds and hundreds, and they were so loud today. So I thank all of them again. The travelling fans have been superb, and we hope that starts to build as we get to the business end of the season. But I urge everybody to come out, first of all, on Tuesday night, Cov Sphinx. We're going to need that support. I think Bruno said, like, the more that come through and cheer us on, that just spurs us on as a team. So 3 big home games to come, and hopefully we can continue the away form that we've been showing the last 5 games.
You've more or less just covered the next 2 questions I was going to ask, but just touching on the fans today. One of the shorter away trips of the season, but they had the drum beating, the klaxons going. They were at it from minute 1 to minute 95 or whatever it was. And I suppose the message from you is going to be very simple. Get behind your side now at Hayden Road for the next 3 games.
100%. You saw Rugby. Their fans were brilliant as well. They had a good turnout. Our fans, they're superb. I think Webby said it before, and all our players say it every interview. It's special to play in front of the fans. So the more and more there are, the louder they are. That's what we thrive off, and it really gives that. I think Webby said before, and a few have said, you feel like a pro sort of thing. The club of this size, that support they give you really drives us on. And look, I think we've got a team on the pitch now who you can see give absolutely everything for the badge, and that's all you can ask for.
Well, Elliot, 3 goals, 3 points. Have a safe journey.
Yeah,
home.
cheers, guys.
Well, Joel, as captain, you must be delighted with that one today. 3-0 at Rugby Town. What are your overall thoughts?
No, yeah, absolutely buzzing with that one. Obviously, as everyone knows, it's been a few weeks since we last played. So the main thing that we were concerned about is just by any means necessary, just get the 3 points. And that's what we've done today. So absolutely buzzing with that. It
could have gone either way, having had such a lengthy layoff. You could have either come out and been rusty, but you weren't that. You came out fresh, flying out of traps. And for you to get that goal, that must have been a great feeling.
No, yeah, absolutely buzzing with the goal, to be fair. To be honest, look, we haven't played for quite a while, but in terms of like the training that we've been doing, the bits and bobs that the lads have been doing individually, everyone takes care of themselves pretty well at this team. So we weren't too worried about anything today, and buzzing to get another goal, to be fair. So yeah.
They're all tough games in this league, aren't they? Rugby second from bottom, but still very much in the thick for survival. How important was it to come here and just be professional, not have any complacency, just get the job done?
Now that's the thing in this league. These lot aren't no slouches. Don't get me wrong. They're down there, but it was a very difficult game. They battled for every single ball, and they make life very difficult for us. So yeah, like I said, 3 points was absolutely massive. No matter, regardless of the way we play, when it comes to sort of the last part of the season, you just want to. It's just about getting the 3 points, getting the goals on board, and moving on to the next one.
And for Tyler Winters to get 2 goals back on the score sheet, that'll do his confidence the world of good. But also goals at really important times before and after the break.
Nah, yeah, absolutely. The goals were, yeah, like you mentioned, really good. Tyler's been working really hard. The goals haven't come for him too recently, but he's been grafting, he's been holding the ball up. So yeah, he deserved that today. And when he gets going, he's one of the best in the league at that. Finishing is his bread and butter. So yeah, it was good for him to get another goal.
We're talking with Elliot just a moment ago. He made 6 changes coming into this game today, but doesn't matter how many changes you make, it didn't seem to disrupt the flow at all.
Nah, yeah, absolutely. Our squad is very strong today. You've seen Teej come in. When Teej just gets going, he's one of the best centre-backs in the league, in my opinion. Brownie came in, done a solid job, and everyone's really together in here. So we're really pushing each other. Gaffer always says, look, no one's got their top. Everyone's always battling for it. So yeah, we keep each other going, and it's good to know that we've got a good strong squad, regardless of who we play.
And something that you mentioned a moment ago before we started recording, back-to-back clean sheets. That's something that you and your defence will pride yourselves on.
Nah, yeah, absolutely buzzing with the clean sheets. Obviously, Jez saved a penalty at the death, so that's really good. He's been quality in the sticks today. So, well, every game he's been quality for us since he come in. So yeah, we're absolutely buzzing with that, and on to the next one, and we want another clean sheet.
Tell us about the spirit in the camp at the moment, because it's clear that you're heading in the right direction. You're right in the thick of that race towards the top 5. And I know you yourself, you had quite a lucrative offer the other week, which you turned down, and that must be testament to the vibe you've got going at Rushden at the moment.
Nah, yeah, the squad's absolutely good. It's fantastic. A lot. We laugh about it sometimes, but it's the competitiveness in the squad. If you come to training sessions, you'll probably see half of us fighting each other all the time. So it's really there. We really push each other on, and look, at the end of the day, we just want what's best for the club, and I'm happy here. So it's the best environment for me myself in terms of the football that I'm playing, and I love the support that the boys get, that I get, and so there's nothing like it.
A busy schedule coming up. You've got 3 games at home, starting with Coventry Sphinx this coming Tuesday. And I suppose you'll want the same fans to come out and turn out and get behind the team again.
No, absolutely. We really, really need them, especially in this month. We're back to back quite a lot, difficult games. And like I mentioned, it's the last part of the season. So we really, really do hope that as many of you can get down there on a Tuesday night and support the boys and be the 12th man for us.
Well done on the win, Joel. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it, mate.
But I will make a fuss, though it's obvious.